Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this festive ass makeup look that I did today using the new Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. And funny thing about this palette, I wasn't even going to pick it up. Like, let me just give y'all the rundown real quick. I wasn't even going to pick this palette up. I told my best friend that it looks like something that I've already had before, colors that I've already had before, and it just looks so plain and basic to me. And I've been saying that about a lot of makeup items recently, and I end up buying them and really liking them. So I need to just stop saying that about the makeup if I'm going to still buy it. Anywho, y'all already know what the palette looks like because I'm pretty sure y'all have seen tons of videos about it. That's why I'm not even doing a review, swatches and all that, because there's tons of videos up already. But this is what it looks like. I love these colors. Actually, now that I've swatched them and I've played around with them, they are so beautiful, nice and metallic. They give off a really nice look to the eye. You could definitely use these dry and they give off hella color payoff, or you can use them wet and like foil them in metallic, make them metallic looking. So that's why I really like the palette. My one gripe though would have to be the fact that these are the only two transition colors, and y'all know how I feel about transition colors being in palettes. Y'all know how I feel about that, because I did use another palette to create this eye look today just because I felt like those weren't gonna get it. So other than that, I really like this palette. It's the same layout as their chocolate bar palettes with the two bigger eyeshadows. One is highlighting for your brow bone and everything, and then the other one is for your lid. It has a huge mirror. I love how they took the whole top of the palette and made it into a mirror. I really like that, because with the chocolate bar palettes, the mirror was kind of half the size of the top part. So I really like that. The packaging is really cute with this like gold melted chocolate part. It is really nice. And if y'all didn't know, this palette is actually made with real gold. Now, how much gold? I don't know how much they actually put into this. I'm not too sure, but it says that it was made with real gold, and it does smell like chocolate, just like all of their other chocolate bar palettes. So all in all, for $49, I am really happy to have this as a part of my collection. I didn't pay $49 for it though, because I got it 20% off, as well as I used a $25 gift card to get this. So yeah, for the $23 I paid for it, I think, I really like this palette. I'm very appreciative of it, and I'm glad I have it in my collection. And if you guys want to see how I got this look, then please just keep on watching. So my eyes are already primed and set. It's really important to do that whenever you're wearing eyeshadow, but most importantly when you're working with color. It's just going to make the colors more vibrant and stand out more and pop more against your skin. I cannot tell you guys how many times I've seen darker skinned women say that colors don't show up on them, or certain transition colors don't show up on them, and it's always because they never use like a lighter base and set it with like a translucent powder to give it more of a canceled out look, so that the color on their eyelid is canceled out, so that colors will pop against their skin, like lighter colors. So like I said in the beginning, this palette is gorgeous, but it's mostly a metallic type of eyeshadow palette. All of the colors are shimmers, and there are only two like transition colors. For real, but so bougie, I think it's a little bit too light. So I'm going to use my Modern Renaissance palette. Besides, I want like a more reddish tone crease today, so I'm going to use my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to first go in with burnt orange and my NYX blending brush, and I'm going to put that in my crease first. Like, do you guys see how pigmented burnt orange looks against my skin tone when I'm using like a lighter base? If I was to just put regular eyeshadow primer on my lid, it wouldn't show up like this. So I mean, definitely by all means, if you just want to work out of this one palette and just use this one transition color, then that's fine. But for the look that I'm going for today, I wanted more of a reddish type of crease. So I'm going to go into red ochre now, and I'm going to be using my Morphe M433 brush. and I'm going to put that in my crease. Just blending that out a little bit. And then now for my crease color, I'm going to use a mix of these two shades here. So Rolling in Dough and So Bougie, and that's going to be my crease color. Crease color, brow bone color, brow bone highlight. So now for my actual lid work, this step is optional, but I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease using some concealer. And I'm going to cut the whole thing, but it's actually going to be a half cut crease when I get through with the entire look. So I will be right back. So once the cut crease is done, I'm going to go ahead and set it with Rolling in Dough. And now I'm going to take my first lid color, which is going to be Gold Dipped, which is this color right here. I don't even know how to describe it. It's super pretty though. So I'm going to pick that up on a flat shader brush. And if I need to wet my brush, I will. But for right now, I'm just going in with it dry. And I'm just going to put that on the inner third of my lid. Okay, so these colors are super metallic and pretty. I don't think I need to wet my brush just yet. I think the color is fine how it is. So now I'm going to take my second lid color. On that same brush, I'm just going to flip it around, and I'm going to be taking the shade Moneybags, and I'm going to put that on the rest of my lid. This green shade, pigmented as it is a little dry in the pan. It's not like as creamy. Okay, now for my outer corner, I'm gonna take the shade Holla for a Dollar. It's like a brownish green shade with gold glitter, and that is going to go on the outer corner of my eye, and then I'm going to blend it in with the shade Red Ochre from the Modern Renaissance palette. So now I'm going to take a little bit of glitter. I'm going to take this NYX Liquid Crystal Glitter Liner in Crystal Silver, and I'm going to go over the cut crease with this. So now I'm gonna apply some mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, and then I'm going to apply my favorite lashes, which is the Vegas Nail Platinum Princess Lashes, and I will be back. So I did my full face off camera. The only thing I didn't do was my highlight. Everything will be listed in the description box if you guys are wondering about my full face. But I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter in Precious Petals. I feel like I haven't used it in a really long time. So just gonna use my Morphe M510 brush, one of my favorite brushes for highlighting, and I'm just going to apply that. Okay, so y'all know I always dumb down my highlight a little bit using whatever sponge that I did my face with, so it's not so stark and in your face and like sitting on top of the skin. I always try and blend it in. So I'm gonna finish up the eyes, do the lower lash line. It's gonna be really simple. I'm gonna just take a mixture of burnt orange and red ochre from the Modern Renaissance palette and put that on the lower lash line. Then I'm gonna take the green shade Moneybags from the Too Faced palette, and I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line as well, like really close to the lash line. Gonna go ahead and apply some mascara to the lower lash line. So now I'm gonna finish the look off with a festive lip. I'm gonna be using my NYX lip liner in Espresso, and I'm gonna be using this ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Saigon. Don't really know how to pronounce it, but I just got this in today, and it's such a pretty color red that I wanted to wear it with this look, so yeah. So I'm going to finish this look off with my Maybelline Master Fix Setting Spray to hold everything in place. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I do really like this palette. I do really like the colors in this palette. Yes, the shades in here, after using some of them, they are kind of dry feeling, like they swatch beautifully on the fingers, but they are kind of dry when using a brush. But it's not to the point where you can't pick them up on your brush and you don't get good color payoff on your eyes. You definitely get bomb ass color payoff on your eyes with a brush. But I do think that using your fingers is the best way to get these to look as beautiful in the pan as they do on the eyes, and also like wetting your brush or using like a mixing medium or something like that. But I can see myself reaching for this palette a lot for a lid shade, an inner corner highlighting shade, or you know, just something, a pop of color, just anything. I can see myself using the shades in here. They're nice and metallic and you can foil them and all of that. So yeah, I do like the palette. I do like the look that I came up with today. And if you guys have any look requests that you want to see using this palette, or any colors in here that you want to see me use inside of this palette, just go ahead and let me know in the comment section. As always, I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.